Assalamu alaikum, hello greetings. Today our lesson is about types of pollution. Unit 6, lesson number 2. Now open your books, page 146. Pollution can be subdivided into various categories. It negatively impacts the world in which we live, and it makes something as essential to human survival as air or water unusable or even deadly. There are 4 major types of pollution. Number 1, air pollution. Number 2, water pollution. Number 3, noise pollution. Number 4, land pollution. Atmosphere is the live blanket of Earth. Let's talk about air pollution. It's caused mainly by smoke which is released by vehicles on roads and many factories in industrial towns. The smoke contains carbon particles, poisonous gases such as carbon monoxide and acidic gases such as sulfur dioxide and carbon dioxide. Acidic gases combine with rainwater to produce acid rain which damages animal and plant life. Smoke reduces visibility, screens the warm sunshine, and is suffocating. Now let's move to page 147. Water pollution. Water pollution refers to the contamination of water bodies. These may include lakes, rivers, oceans, aquifers, and groundwater. The main cause of water pollution is the entrance of untreated sewage water from houses, farms, and industries into the water bodies. The excessive fertilizers and pesticides used by farmers also reach the water bodies after it rains. Sewage contains human excreta, soaps, and detergents which damage aquatic life. Pesticides are used to kill pests and insects which attack crops and harm them. The pesticides used by farmers benefit the crops. However, they also impose a serious negative impact on the environment. They harm aquatic life too. The flow of excessive fertilizers promotes the rapid growth of weeds in water, which chokes the lives of members of other aquatic organisms. There are many types of pollution, as we said before: air, land, water, and noise pollution. Noise pollution is generally defined as unwanted sound. Sound affects man physically, psychologically, and socially. Noise may be continuous or intermittent and may be of high frequency or a low frequency. Noises are produced by household gadgets, vehicles on the road, jet planes, loudspeakers, etc. It disturbs both animals and human beings. Household gadgets such as mixers, grinders, vacuum cleaners, washing machines, and TVs greatly increase the levels of sound inside houses. Loudspeakers, loud radios, vehicles on roads, and airplanes are a major source of noise pollution outside the house. Apart from hearing impairments, noise pollution causes an increase in the rate of heartbeat and thus increases blood pressure. It causes headache, irritability, and nervous nervousness, and decreases our ability to work. Now let's move to land pollution. It refers to the disposition of solid or liquid waste materials on land or underground in a manner that can contaminate the soil and groundwater, threaten public health, and cause unsightly conditions and nuisances. Land pollution effects are particularly hazardous and can lead to the loss of ecosystems. Directly or indirectly, land pollution affects climate patterns. Toxic chemicals and pesticides lead to potentially fatal illness. We are in the last paragraph in page 149. Listen to me and focus. Toxic chemicals and pesticides lead to potentially fatal illness like skin cancer and human respiratory disease. I think that we have finished. Thank you and see you next lesson inshallah.